Next. Megan Thee Stallion gets apology from 1501 CEO Crawford. Damn. What type of apology is this? Because it's like you got a few things he could apologize for, but I feel like he has no reason to apologize because it's like all of his issues with Meg were business wise. But I can see if he was going there personally. I believe he was, allegedly.
Accusations! These are not accusations. This is false accusations.
For her ongoings with Tory Lanez. But let's see what he got to say. We got an ad. We're going to let this ad. This is not World Star Wednesday. We're going to let the ad rock this time. We're going to turn it down. We're not going to hear what you got to say, but let's see here. Megan Thee Stallion has received an apology from a label boss, 1500 CEO called Crawford, following a lengthy, bitter legal battle. Damn. The Houston hottie and former MLB player have been at odds since late 2019 when Megan signed a management deal with the Jay-Z Rock Nation, apparently without the knowledge of 1500. So let me get a little bit before we go into the video. Months later, Meg filed a lawsuit against 1500, accusing the Houston-based label of blocking her from releasing music and refusing to renegotiate her contract. The terms of which Rock Nation had raised red flags about. She filed another lawsuit against 1500 in February of 2022, asking the judge to declare that her 2021 project, Something for the Hotties, qualifies as an album and therefore counts towards fulfilling her contract. The label countersued in the following month with Crawford, calling the project a bullshit ass mixtape. A bullshit ass mixtape, nigga. Shots. All right. Following the release of our sophomore album, Traumazine, like on some real shit, like I feel bad for Meg Thee Stallion because like she really was about to be that one, or like that the next one to take the actual reign from like Cardi B and Nicki Minaj, kind of where Lotto is right now, or where she's just like the it girl. She was really on that shit, but she didn't get a real capitalization because I don't know none of these albums she talking about. Traumazine. I might know the album covers, but I never heard of these albums. And then like she kept dropping albums, and unfortunately 1500 was calling them shits bullshit ass mixtapes, nigga. Put them shits at the bottom of the discography, you mixtape ass queen. So I'm learning, and then I'm learning about her troubles. Meg went through a whole bunch, and on top of that, she was being called liars all left and right, dealing with relationships. She was out here just trying to have fun on some real shit. She was out here doing a damn thing, having fun, fucking everybody.
Accusations! These are not accusations. This is false accusations.
And just doing a damn thing, making money, being a superstar. Nigga, it's up. It was up for her. Like, unfortunately, like, any person in that same scenario would probably do the same damn thing. She was up. Unfortunately, one bad contract here, one bad publicity thing there, you down. And then, unfortunately, she lost her mother as well. So I can 100% relate to that. And that's number one, probably the worst thing on my mind right now. Or, excuse me, her mind. Meg amended her lawsuit to seek $1 million in damages, claiming her aforementioned project had successfully satisfied her contract with 1500, granting her exit. While the legal battle appears to still be unresolved, Carl Crawford has expressed his remorse after his falling off with Meg Thee Stallion, admitting He made mistakes also while vowing to stop speaking ill of her in public. And you know what I mean? That's all we care about, nigga. Clap it up for that. I mean, because regardless, it is what it is sometimes. You owe me these albums. Don't be trying to get up with Jay-Z, nigga. This is my only option. Like, on some real shit, if I had, like, nigga, literally a Stallion or what's it called? What's the racial term for, like, the breadwinner? But I got that horse. I got a sign on the contract, and then she just trying to hop to Jay-Z real quick. Nah, we got unfinished business. Or at least be, you know what I mean, at least bring me along with you. But I think that's all business, and then hopefully this apology shows that he was acting out of emotion as well, but it was just all business. Hopefully we can just get to all business in 2023. Let's get down to the business.
Unfortunately, man, Megan, we haven't talked since 2019. So we've been going through, I guess what you guys see online, and like I said, that's unfortunate too as well, because I never wanted to, have a situation where I was, going back and forth with her on the internet. Kind of like a couple of months ago, I just wanted to revamp the company and bring in a whole new fresh face. Look, we're trying to rebrand the company and give us a new look. We had our reputation was kind of real bad out there. So I just wanted to go directly at that situation and just kind of, start from fresh. I have to take responsibility for anything that happens over here at 1501. But like I say, things happen. Like I say, I got a lot real fast, coming from another lane and all that type of stuff. So a lot of things came at me real fast, and then I had to learn real quick. And in the process of that, you don't always make the right decisions, or you might make a few mistakes here and there, and you have to take ownership for that. So that might be the case for me at this point, and so that's why I'm at a point where I feel like I want to bring a whole new system in, a whole new team in, and just revamp the whole system. But I never had any problems with Megan Thee Stallion. It's just the social media stuff. It really just turned really sour. You take this social media part out of it, we don't have a problem. So to answer your question, yeah, this is a moment for me to where I'm done with that. You won't hear me mention Megan Thee Stallion name in the media unless I'm doing something like this, or it's just a big time interview where I gotta say it. But you won't see me like texting or making a post or doing any of that stuff that would cause social media to go crazy.
We don't have any disdain for anybody. Meg, Rock Nation, at the end of the day.
Oh no, that nigga. And like that, I mean, let bygones be bygones, but at the same time, this is all business and all still internet games. He said the same sentence where he said, I'm not going to ever speak about Meg Thee Stallion ever again. He said, unless it's something like this or a big time interview. So, I mean, I get it. His name is going to be forever tied to her career. If you ever watched the Elvis movie, he's like the Colonel. He's the Colonel. Unfortunately, like Meg, you signed to that nigga. He's owed what he's owed, and if he got what he got, something for the hotties. Let's look that up. Let's look up Meg Thee Stallion's discography, because we need to see if that's like is that an official album or not? Hold up, I done fuck my sounds up. Is my sounds back? No, I done lost my sounds. Let me get it back real quick. But something for the hotties. Is a compilation album. Damn. I never seen a compilation album by one person. Like, cause she got other writers on here, but I thought this was a solo album. Like, this is the only one. Fuck. Oh, luckily, I thought I messed this whole episode up. I gotta get my setup better. I just unplugged my charger. I thought that was my hard drive, but regardless, this is an album by Meg Thee Stallion. I don't care what you say. Call Crawford. It could be a bullshit ass mixtape, but let me get my sounds right in my back. Yes, sir, we back. That is a full album. Now let's go to Megan Pete. Let's go ahead and look at her discography. And then, like, man, I hate that I joined a side against her because it was like, that was such a trap. My bad, Meg. My bad, Meg. I feel like I gained 5 years of corniness. I'm sentenced to 5 years of corniness. Let me see the discography though. Discography. So we got 2 solo albums, but again, Something for the Hotties was considered a compilation album. And that was the one that is under 1,500. You see right here. And 300. Got number 5. One of her best efforts. Well, Good News, number 2. And then Traumazine, number 2. So she should definitely be out of that. She got 2 albums out. One went platinum. Like, let it go, Call Crawford. I feel like, yeah, that's it. But like he said, he's trying to build up his new regime. But unfortunately, like he said, you gotta play the game long term. You can getting on here downing artists and holding them in contracts. When she got them albums out, bruh, she gone. And then now you got the reputation like, all right, I don't want to be like Meg Thee Stallion with Call Crawford. Call Crawford be tripping. You know how girls is? Like, yeah. He was dying on a hill that did not need to be died. He didn't have to die on that shit. Because I think this was like a management contract. He could have just renegotiated. Kept it going. Protected her. Like, Meg Thee Stallion right now, unfortunately, she's damaged goods. And what makes for a good album? Damaged goods gonna make it. Ooh, Meg Thee Stallion next album that shit gonna hurt. That's gonna be a good album. That shit gonna be fire. I see it right now. And then I feel like it's gonna be something way different than what she's ever been on. She's gonna be on a different type of path. Cause it's like she got so much shit that's gone. I ain't gonna say it's water under the bridge, but it's gone now. All right, next I gotta see my boy Main Hits.